Hi there, Crafty Peeps. Enis here from Papercrafting with Enis, and I'm on today to share my charm storage. I do have a couple other things I want to talk about really briefly, but basically this video is me sharing my charms, and I did mention in my Disaster Craft Studio initial video that one of my problems is charms. Okay, so I have fabric, I have beads, I have charms. Those are really my weaknesses. Today's video is going to be basically talking about my charm storage, which is all up in here. So one of the things I did say in my initial craft room disaster video was that I am a charmaholic. So most of these charms are already separated into categories. I've been pretty good about keeping those up, except for a few things here and there, and I will work on those at another time. But I'm going to take all of these down and we're just going to look through them. I'm not going to be super detailed about it. I just want to share my charm storage. So give me a minute to grab those down and put them on my work surface, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I just wanted to show you the sheer volume of charms. So I have 2 containers deep, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and number 11. Okay, and each one of these has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4, so 28 little containers inside of each one. So there's a lot of charms here. Yeah, we're just going to take a quick peek at them, or at least as quickly as I possibly can. Okay, so let me just get myself situated here. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Christmas ones, and I've tried to zoom the camera in so you can get a look at each of these, and I am not going to go through each one. If I see something that is special or a little bit different, I probably will pick it out and give you a close-up, but you can see I have plenty of Christmas charms. We've got wreaths, Christmas trees, Christmas bells, candy canes, Santas, snowmen, different kind of Christmas trees. We've got gold, we've got silver, we have these beautiful snowflakes, we have Christmas bells. I have some little gold teddy bears here. These are baking theme charms, and I think these may have come from Joann's, but most of my charms came from Temu and AliExpress. I also have Christmas presents, winter mittens, Christmas bells. We've got some little penguins here. This is all a variety of different deer. More Christmas bells. We have Christmas trees, and are these all trees? Let me just take a quick look. Yeah, that's a Christmas tree as well. So you can see I have plenty of Christmas charms. No need to purchase any more. So that is an encouragement to me. No need to purchase any more. At least not for quite some time. Now, Halloween. Okay. I didn't realize I was such a Halloween charm fanatic, but I actually 2 containers of Halloween charms. Okay, so as quickly as I can, we have ghosts and skeletons. We have kitties in light bulbs. Super, super cute. We have more skeletons. We have skull and crossbones, witches' hats. We have potion bottles with skulls in them. We have silver and gold cauldrons. These are trick-or-treat bags with different sayings. We have coffins. We have spiders with flowers. We have a number of potion bottles with different sayings. We have some more potion bottles here. I have vampire lips and haunted houses, spiders, and spider webs, and it looks like I'm pretty low on spiders. I do have some more spiders here, but yeah, these kind of spiders, I think I've used a lot of them up. These are, well, there's a variety in here. We've got cupcakes and candies and things like that. Jack-o'-lanterns. These are silver skulls, which are kind of cool looking. Grim Reaper type stuff. There's some Jack Skellington in there. We have some fall leaves here, and pumpkins and corn and acorns. So we have a little bit of fall in here. These are teeny tiny Cinderella carriages, and I do mean teeny tiny. Okay. And then we've got pink and teal spiders, more ghosties, and then we have witches and witches' hats over here. So that's one of the Halloween containers. These have to sit in here just right, or this isn't going to close. So give me a second to fix that. Okay. Halloween number 2. And you can see all the fun goodies in here. We got these bats are really cool. Look how big those are. Here is a normal size charm, and then we've got those big giant bats there. Really cool. Sugar skulls. We've got skeleton hands. These are a mismatch of a variety of silver charms. We got spiders, jack-o'-lanterns, bats. I mean, all kinds of stuff in there. Here we have ghosties and bats. Here we have coffins in black and red, and they also have silver and gold backs. These are witches' hats. And then this one I'm going to take out and show you, because I actually created this one at my sister's house during one of our crafty days. So she had these hollow bezels. I think that's what this is called. And we used resin, and we mixed some mica powder and some inks in there and created that. And I've got a silver kitty sticker and some little, I think those are star gemmies. So that was kind of cool. That was fun. We got some teeny tiny little pink and white ghosts. Let's see, we have a bunch of kitty charms here in different styles. And these are bats, and these are in silver and gold. And let's see, oh, this one I'm going to show you as well. These are actually kitty on jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, and I will probably remove the earring portion and make that either the bottom of a dangle or part of a charm. Okay, and this one, these are actually stitch minders, and there's a variety of different styles in here. This one is just a little creepy critter. I don't know what that is. And there's jack-o'-lanterns and others. And you just take off the stitch minder portion there and use those as charms. Here we have some fun bats with little hearts on their tails. I have a couple of different containers of kitties here. We've got bats and some mummies. I don't have too many mummies, just those two left after doing Halloween crafting last year. Okay. Now, this is kind of a little bit of holiday, and there's some mixed in things that I'm going to have to separate out, but that'll be another day. I've got some Peanuts characters here, some Hello Kitty here. These are patriotic charms. Here we have some St. Patrick's Day, and then here we have some Easter, and I just wanted to show you these because I just love these. We've got what I call the chubby chick and the teeny chick. So cute. Very cute. I've got lambs and a religious, I love Jesus, silver pieces here. I've got these pretty gold earrings with rhinestone and pearl bunnies. And I actually did use one of these on a project for the Happy Crafter Shop back in, it was either March or April for Easter. So that's really pretty. And this one has carrots, and yeah, I think that's all carrots. We've got Easter eggs, and then these are all a variety of different bunnies. So, fun. Pretty much holiday in there. This one is basically bugs and butterflies, which are also bugs. We've got all of these. Let's see, I think these are bees. Bee charms. So that's really pretty with the pink flowers there. And a variety of butterflies. And these I think are moths. Here's some more of those stitch minders, but they have different clasps on them. So this will be great to take off and use for other things. I have 4 different kinds of fairies. Really pretty. And these are, I think these are ballerinas. Oh yeah, ballerinas and fairies. So those are really cute. And we've got dragonflies. A number of different ladybugs. We have bees galore. So I love my bees, so I have tons of bee charms. I really need to use more of them. Here's some large silver ones. So those are pretty cool. We got honeycombs. Some of these bees have rhinestones on the wings. Some of them just have the enamel on them. Let's see. Then we've got these. These are stitch minders. Very cute. These have the rhinestones on them, and they're different. I think, yeah, these are different. We've got the yellow and black and the white and black. And also this one I think looks a little bit bigger, I think. Yeah, variety. I got a real variety. And then we've got the little flat bees here, and then I've got these pretty pink enamel ones here. Okay, so that's that one. And this is more summer and animals, and there are a few in here I probably need to move to other containers. I've got froggies under lily pads. These are animals, a variety of animals. This is rocking horses and unicorns. I've got a couple of different birds here. Same style, but different colors. We have penguins. I've got a couple of different styles of flamingos or different colors. And then I have this one here, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. Very, very pretty with the rhinestones on the wings. And I'll tell you, if I wasn't doing my craft room reorg, I would probably be crafting with these because these are absolutely gorgeous. So here we have some giraffes, some squirrels. You've got little bears and yeah, I think those are bears and pandas. And then we start getting into the sea life. We've got a variety of fish and these really pretty turtles. I love these turtles, so pretty. Seahorses, these are really pretty too. Look at those, gorgeous. Starfish, we have mermaid and whale tails. We have some seahorses. We have starfish and shells. Here's some mermaids. So these are really cute too. And I don't know why these are in here, but I've got balloon animals, so those will probably get moved out. And we have poodles. So yeah, I guess because this originally probably started out as animals. And we've got some octopus and whales, and these are stingrays. And here are a variety of shells, some more fancier than others, and then some different style shells as well. So that's some of the summer, the sea life, and the animals. And then we have this one. This looks like plants and fruits and foods probably. And I see there's some flowers in here. I probably couldn't fit the flowers in the flower container. So we have mushrooms in a couple of different colors. We have silver ones there, and these are gold. They're the same but just gold. And then here's a pink one. Then I've got all these different mushrooms here. I have palm trees. These are cactuses, and here is a variety of cactus and a few other type of charms in there that go along in that category. Here we have some fruit. We've got some pineapples. These are really cool. These are watermelon charms. Really cute. Strawberries. These are cherries, more cherries. Then there's these cherries, which I absolutely love. These are so pretty. Look at how pretty that is. Just gorgeous. Oh, cupcakes and lollipops and drinks and ice creams. And then I got this. This is actually a pin or a brooch. And it's got lemons on it, which I think is really cool. So that'd be great on a project. And then here we have a variety of different kinds of flowers. And it's funny because these are all purple. So I don't know how the purple ones ended up together. I don't think I did that on purpose. Okay. All right. We're more than halfway through here. I know this is a lot, but I just wanted to share them. And I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching and checking out my charm stash. And you know, most of these charms came from Temu and AliExpress. So if you are back to shopping with them, you can probably find them. But this is mostly hearts of a variety of styles, and there are a few flowers in here as well. So I'm just going to let you take a peek at those. We have gold and silver and a different gold. We have these pretty gemmy ones here. I have this pink, and it's pink with gold. This is blue with silver, and then this is clear with silver. So those are really, really pretty. And we've got some faceted hearts over here. Hearts and key, locks and keys, little hearts. This has got arrows, like for Cupid. So that arrows, and I think there's some locks and keys in there as well. So that's pretty nifty. More hearts, variety. These are tiny ones. Here's some flower stitch minders. Really cute. Well, my sister Lisa and I made these the same day I made that Halloween one. We did these as well. So you can buy these charms. They're empty on the inside. You can get these on Temu, and we just used colored resin and put them together. And a variety more of different flowers. And here are some locks and keys. And, well, actually, I don't think there's any locks in there, but there's keys and... what do you call that, a puzzle piece with a heart in it. So I thought that would be good for this category here. And then here are some Valentine envelopes and some more flowers. Okay. And then this one is, oh, let me think. What shall we call this one? I don't know. So we have drinks and lips and sunglasses. We have bows. Here's some really, really pretty but super tiny glittery rhinestone high heel shoes. And then I have purses and different kinds of crowns. Here's some crosses, some feathers. This is a mishmash of a whole bunch of things. Same thing here. Same thing here. This one is skeins of yarn with knitting needles, and I'm not sure, but these may have come from the Happy Crafter shop. And then I have scissors in these two. These are Disney inspired. So those are really pretty. Light bulbs, cameras, cars, hot air balloons. These bicycles are really cool. Look at that. Really nice. We have Converse tennis shoes. We have bikinis in a variety of colors. Super cute for summertime. There's actually 2 containers of those, and these are sailboats. Oh, and there's a life preserver down in there too. Okay, 2 more left, Crafty Peeps. 2 more left. This one is all cats. Cats, cats, and more cats. Okay. So I'm just going to let you take a peek at the cats. I do want to point this one out. This is actually a stick pin. And I'm kind of thinking my sister Lisa gave that one to me. It says, "Life is hard, get more cats." I'll stick with one, thank you. Kiki is enough for me. But we have a variety of styles of cats, and we've got cats with plants. We have cats in coffee cups, cats on umbrellas. Cute. We have glittery rhinestone cat faces. Yep, just a lot of kitties in there. Oh, and some cat paws. Very cute. All right, last container. Now this one is a mix mash of a whole bunch of stuff, and the reason being is, as I was cleaning my craft room, and like I said in my initial disaster craft room video, I showed you the room, and a lot of you said, "Your room looks pretty good to me." Well, you didn't see it 2 weeks before that. You couldn't see the carpeting. I had so many bags of things that needed to be put away, and a lot of those bags had Temu orders in them. And so when I got to take care of the charms, I just put them all in here, and now that I'm doing a reorg, I will get these where they need to be. But you can see a variety, and this one actually, this was gifted to me in some Happy Mail, and I cannot, I'm sorry, remember who gifted it to me. But that's a beautiful unicorn charm, and I believe this pocket hug came from Diana at Diana Loves Colors. And then here I've got some, well, these are kind of Valentine's. It's I Love Jesus, and then some little envelopes there. These are actually kitty beads, but I just put them in here. I have happy faces. We got more ladybugs. Here's some more Disney inspired, and I have silver and gold of these. These are really pretty. The rhinestones on the bow. We've got tulips and more bees to go in with the bee storage. We've got, now these are just pink charms that'll have to get separated. These are a bunch of Valentine charms. I think these are really pretty. We've got butterflies in gold and silver. These are, they're small, but they're really, really pretty. There are heart balloons. Very pretty. I've got coffee cups. We've got 3 different styles of these hearts in different colors. These bows, which are super tiny, but really, really pretty. So let me see if I can give you a close-up of that. Look how gorgeous that is. So pretty with the rhinestones. And we've got some more bows here. These are all bows. These are some heart stitch minders. And looks like there's some bunnies down there. And we've got some more hearts over here. So like I said, I do have to separate these out. So that is what I've got for you today, Crafty Peeps. My charm storage, and yeah, I've got a lot of charms. I'm a charmaholic, I can't help it, but I am working on my addictions, okay? So these have to have a little bit of reorganization, but not a whole lot. I probably won't be resharing these unless I put them in a different place in my craft room. I'll just point out where they are. But I hope you enjoyed seeing my charms. And like I did say earlier, a lot of these came from Temu and AliExpress. So if you're interested in any of them and you're shopping back on those platforms, which I am not at the time being, I will live vicariously from other people's videos. You can find them there. If you just do charm search and just look, you will find tons and tons and tons. So thanks for spending some time with me today and checking out my charm storage. I know it took a while to get through all this, and I didn't even do a detailed review. And I do just want to mention I've got a couple of other things coming up. I've got a special announcement video that I'm hoping will come out next week. I think it's going to come out, and that video is going to have 2 special announcements in it. So when it does come out, I really, really hope that everybody watches it all the way through so that you can find out what's happening on my channel. I do have a Scrap Diva design haul that I'm going to be posting, and I don't know if it will post before this charm video or not. I have a bunch of stuff that's recorded because, like I said, I'm going to be going on vacation, so I'm just trying to record a bunch of things so I can have them pushing out either right before I leave, while I'm gone, and just as I get back, so my channel has some things going on. I will be doing, after I get back from vacation, a video on the dividers and labels for my die storage, so that should be interesting. And I think I do have a Happy Mail video that I have coming up as well, but like I said, that'll be coming. So thanks again for stopping by. Thanks for spending some time with me and following along with my craft room reorg and just seeing some of the things that are in my craft room. And yeah, so I'm going to say goodbye and catch you all in the next crafty video. See you later, Crafty Peeps. Bye.